They have finished us. Ineos have finished us. I desperately hope that this, like, I'll come back to this video and think, look at this guy, he didn't know what was going on, but I highly doubt that. I can't believe this is it. And people will say that, people will say that, the window isn't over yet, calm down, you're overreacting. Like, I've been calm. One thing about me and one thing I'll give this ownership is that they've gotten almost all of their signings bang on, right? Apart from like Ugarte. I think if you ranked, I think it's about 18 or so transfer ins that they've made, right? I think you'd say 10 of them were on the money and some of them still have to prove themselves. But bro, we have a start, okay, fine, you can bring in good players, but like, what are you doing? We just, like, if this was a window where we did have Champions League football, right, I would be kind of confident. Because I look at the team and the depth that we have, right, playing one game a week. You can do something with this team with one game a week. We might have 3 games a week. De Ligt still isn't back. Only God knows when he's going to come back. Maguire is injury prone. Maguire isn't even quick enough to play the kind of football we need to play. Lisandro Martinez isn't just injury prone, he's suspension prone. In addition to being suspension prone and injury prone, he is also not the quickest centre back that we have. So playing with him would also pose a problem for us trying to, squeeze up the pitch and all that. This window is really killing me because there was so much noise about it that this is the window that we lock in. This is the window that we might see Manchester United be the busiest, right? And all we have seen is Andre Santos, Ederson gets signed and then sent back, and Yuri Tielemans. I mean, to be fair, Yuri Tielemans was like a really good signing for the price as well. Great price. But we haven't addressed the main issue. There's one goal that I've seen us score, that I've seen us concede several times in my life. Let me draw it for you guys. Give me a second. I didn't think this through about drawing it, but don't worry, I'm done. I've seen us concede this goal so many times, where somebody just grabs the ball, they go all the way to the bar line, and they cut it back for somebody to score. I didn't add the outside of the box, but every single time, this middle zone, we don't protect our midfield area at all. And so going into this, everybody unanimously admitted that what we needed was Elliot Anderson, because Elliot Anderson is very similar to Declan Rice in the sense that they are both dual monsters. They will win you the duels that you need to win. I don't know what he's doing at Man City, but I trust him to click into gear later on. But that's what we needed. We needed somebody who covers ground. They didn't get him. Fine. He was really expensive anyway. Baleba has been... He would crawl to Manchester if given the chance. They didn't get him. Then you said you want Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni has made it very obvious he wants to stay at Real Madrid. Nothing has changed. Then they said you want Sandebe. Like, you have failed to address the main problem of this team that has held us back several times throughout the season. At some point in the last season, we went to Stamford Bridge with Nusair Mazraoui at centre back, and we won. And life is hard. So there was a guy on TikTok that said that never play well if you have been put out of position. Otherwise, it will become your new position. When you show people that you can work miracles, they will expect you to work miracles every day. And I think that's all these people have done to Michael Carrick. They saw him finish third, right, with a team that was at bare bones, right? We were suffering. We were one injury away from a crisis in midfield. If Kobe Mainoo had gotten injured, we were done, because Mount is never available. I'm getting emotional thinking about it, because we can't go into this season with these guys. We can't go into this season with only Luke Shaw or Harry Amas. I mean, okay, I like Harry Amas a lot, but I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready to play in the Premier League. I hope he proves me wrong because it looks like that's who we are going to have, right? I don't see how we can go into this season with Luke Shaw as the main left back. I don't see how we can go into this season with Luke Shaw as the main left back. I don't see how we haven't bought another centre back who is capable of playing 15 games without an injury or suspension. We don't have that. We don't have a centre back who can play 15 games without an injury or a suspension. We haven't gotten a midfielder who covers ground, who wins duels. We haven't. And have we made any sales? We haven't made any sales. And more importantly, right, what was really painful about this is that you can see the signs. The team is actually good. Carrick is actually doing something. We went toe-to-toe with PSG and we should have won. We should have won that game. Of course, we didn't win that game, but we could have easily won that game. It shows the level that we could be at. I won't say that we are there because PSG had like a lot of J and it's just preseason, but we could be there. That is where we could be if only they had put certain players where they needed to be. If you lose to, we lost to Amorim. I'm a big fan of Amorim's aura. I think Amorim has a lot of aura in the way he pulls up to games. Apart from that, I don't see the rest. Okay, he 3-4-2-1. You know exactly what he's going to do every single time, and you know exactly how to do it. Marco Silva, Fulham coach, went into a press conference and said, "Oh, it's very simple. You just put 3 guys, put them in a position like this, and then you overload the midfield. There's absolutely nothing they can do about it." That was part of the reason why he got sacked, by the way. It was a long thing. A coach like Marcos, no offense to Marco Silva, I think he's a very good coach, but a coach like Marco Silva should never be able to walk into a game against Manchester United and say, we overloaded the midfield. That's why. What do you mean? What do you mean you overloaded the midfield and that's why you won? The way we struggled against AC Milan was so bad. We didn't play well. Like at any point. I think if you take any 20-minute period, 15-minute period in the game, I don't think there was a 15-minute period where we're the better team for all of those 15 minutes. And it's because we don't have people who can cover the ground. And it will hurt us this season. This is the season that we could have genuinely put up a title challenge. But I guarantee you that we'll probably beat Hull, we'll probably beat Ipswich, and we'll probably scam and win against Everton. The United Strand guy will probably cut his hair, and everybody will forget about all this until, we meet a team that has actually prepared. Like deep it, apart from Arsenal, nobody is really any better from last season. Liverpool are in the transition phase, right? So you don't know how that will go. Chelsea are in the transition phase, playing 1 game a week. You don't know how that will go. Tottenham, same thing. You don't know how that will go. De Zerbi could easily get angry, say he has slapped the board member, so he's going. Who again is left? Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham. Arsenal have actually improved. It's Arsenal's title to lose. Man City have lost their only Ballon d'Or winner in history. The whole Man City's history, they have 1 Ballon d'Or winner. They lost that guy this window. They have failed to replace him, and they want to bring Ayub Buwadi from Lille. I think Enzo Maresca could have easily been David Moyes, but the difference is that even with David Moyes, I'll stand 10 toes down on this. If he had been backed, he would have succeeded. He wanted Toni Kroos, he wanted Thiago Alcantara, the list of people he wanted was crazy, and the number of people he almost got was even crazier. And they got him Juan Mata and Fellaini. That's what they are doing to Carrick. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.